Hello everyone, so let's discover climate and biodiversity. Hi, are you ready to listen? So first of all, I would like to introduce my name. I am Maria Antonieta de Elumbra. So I welcome you all to my slides. And now let's discuss the major terrestrial ecosystem and how are humans affecting them. But before that, here are the course outline. Terrestrial ecosystem definition, major types of terrestrial ecosystem, and how are humans affecting them. So what is terrestrial ecosystem? Terrestrial ecosystems are biotic and abiotic components in a given region or area that interact with land-based groups of species. Terrestrial ecosystems are those that exist on land. Terrestrial ecosystems cover over 149 million kilometers or about 29% of the Earth's total surface area. Terrestrial ecosystem includes icy climate in the poles, scorching temperature in tropical deserts, lush temperature, and tropical rainforests. So let's talk about the major types of terrestrial ecosystem. The first major type of terrestrial ecosystem is the desert ecosystems. The desert is the driest ecosystem on the planet, which explains why it has less plant and biological diversity. It is an important component of terrestrial ecology. Desert plants and animals have perfect the skill of surviving in hostile environments. Rainfall and precipitation are almost non-existent in a desert ecosystem. It also comprises of environments with relatively little annual rainfall, typically less than 50 centimeters. The desert biome occupies around one-fifth of the Earth's surface and spans a wide range of latitudes and elevations. Here is an example of a desert ecosystem. The next major type is the forest ecosystems. Forest ecosystems are the combination of species, geology, topography, and climate tied together by physical and biotic processes specific to any one site, and most importantly occupied by trees as the dominant vegetation. It is an area having a dense canopy of trees. The overall land area of the planet is 13,076 million hectares, with total forest accounting for around 31% of the total land area. Here is an example of forest ecosystem. I took this picture in Sitio Katiray, Calangor, Zamboanguita, Negros Oriental. So let's move to Taiga Ecosystems. The taiga is a cold climate subarctic woodland. The subarctic zone is located just south of the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere. The taiga is located between the tundra and temperate forest to the north and south respectively. This is also a vital ecosystem for the planet's health and stability, as well as a stunningly beautiful environment. It is a home to moose and gray wolves, as well as being an important supply of lumber. It aids in the mitigation of weather extremes and their consequences, the conservation of biodiversity, the purification of air and water, and climate stability. So here is an example of taiga ecosystems. Another major terrestrial ecosystem is the grassland ecosystems. The vegetation of a grassland ecosystem is dominated by grasses and other herbaceous or non-woody plants. It is also known as a transitional landscape since grassland ecosystems are dominated by grass with few or no trees in areas where there isn't enough forest and too much forest. Grasslands are locations where grasses predominate. They occupy roughly 20% of the land on the planet's surface. Grasslands can be found in both tropical and temperate climates if rainfall is insufficient to support tree development. Grasslands grow in climate with distinct hot and dry, warm and rainy seasons. Here is an example of grassland ecosystems. I took this picture in Puroknangka, Barangay Kadawinunan, Dumaguete City. The last major terrestrial ecosystem is the tundra. Tundra habitats are treeless places in the Arctic and on mountain peaks where the environment is cold, windy, and rainfall is rare. Summer brings a flurry of wildflowers to the tundra, which is mostly covered in snow for the rest of the year. Tundra is the coldest biome of all. The name tundra is derived from the Finnish word tunturi, which means treeless plain, frost-molded landscape, extremely low temperatures, little precipitation, and sufficient nutrients and short growth seasons are all features of this region. So here is an example of tundra. So how are humans affecting our terrestrial ecosystem? Human activity on land and in water has the potential to have a significant impact on ecosystems. Many challenges confront ecosystems, including climate change, ocean acidification, permafrost melting, habitat loss, eutrophication, stormwater runoff, air pollution, pollutants, and invasive species. Below are the list of some human activities that makes our terrestrial being damaged. Agriculture, deforestation, overpopulation and overconsumption, plastic production, emission of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases, production of black carbon, overhunting and overexploitation. So that's all for my topic about the major terrestrial ecosystem and how are humans affecting them. I am Maria Antonieta D. Elumbra, a third-year mass communication student. I hope you learned something from me. Thank you for sparing your time with my discussion. Have a great day. Bye!